Hi everyone, welcome to your week 2 of your Focus on You February challenge. This week we are going to be focusing on doing a workout on the bum and the legs. I'm going to go through and tell you how to do this workout properly, but you're then going to print out the PDF file that is going to be attached, and then you can take that with you to the gym or do this at home. I'm personally using a 10 kg kettlebell and two 4 kg dumbbells. This is around a beginner's option. If you do want to make it harder, I reckon you can go around 18 to 20 kettlebell and maybe around a 6 to 8 two of the dumbbells. Alright, so I will go through this workout with you, show you how to do them properly, and let's get to it. Alright, going through your first 3 exercises, we have a sumo squat, lunge and kick back, and step ups. So first one, grabbing your kettlebell, feet out nice to the side, toes pointing at 1 o'clock and 11 o'clock. You're going to sit back in those heels and drive through with the hips, making sure you're keeping that chest up, shoulders back, going down and up. Now with this, you want to make sure you're not going forward with the knees. You're really going to sit back into those heels and drive through. You're going to feel a nice stretch in the inner thigh and then pushing through with the glutes. Following is your lunge and kick back, okay? Start at the beginning of your mat, going to step back into that lunge, coming up and kicking that heel up towards the sky. Keeping the hips nice and straight, and then lifting with that glute to bring that foot up, okay? So make sure that you are focusing more on the heel rather than the toe, so it really ignites the glutes. Keep again your chest up, shoulders back, and hips forward. Afterwards is a quick step up. You can make it a little bit harder by using those weights. So having that whole foot on the bench, okay? So you can see the heel is on the bench as well, and that's what you're going to be pushing off from. In a bit of a runner's pose, quick step up. So same side, same knee, so quick, that's it. And then using those arms as well, you're going to feel a really good burn in that quad and in the glutes. Alright, so those are your first 3 exercises. So you're going to repeat that once more through, and then going to the next ones, we have kettlebell swings, pulse squats, and deadlifts. So with this one, again using your kettlebell. So for kettlebell swings, you really need to make sure that you are doing this properly. If you haven't done them before, I really advise you to have someone watch you, especially a personal trainer. So feet nice and straight, knees are slightly soft. You're going to go down, but more so kicking your hips out behind you. So going down and then driving the hips forward. So it's really more about the motion of hips back and hips forward. Squeezing those glutes. You need to make sure that you're keeping that core on the whole time. I'll show you from the side as well. So again, feet just a little bit wider than hip width apart. Driving the hips back, driving the hips forward. Squeezing the bum at the top and driving through with those glutes. Regarding the hands, you don't need to bring it all the way up, okay? Just bring it up to about shoulder height and just use the momentum of the weight that brings you down, all right? Afterwards, no weights required. It's just a simple pulse squat, and you'll definitely feel them after the kettlebell swings. So again, feet nice and straight, hip width apart. Going down in that bottom of the squat and only coming up about 1 inch. Okay, so you're gonna do little pulses, no bouncing, nothing too hard on those joints, but sit back on those heels and little up and down. You're definitely gonna feel the burn with that one. And the last one for this 3 circuit is deadlifts. Again, really need to make sure you're doing this properly. If you don't have a good back, don't do this exercise. If you do, again, you get a personal trainer to watch you and making sure you're doing everything correctly. So again, I'll show you to the side. So feet hip width apart, knees slightly soft, just not locked, but quite straight. Chest is out, shoulders are back. You really want to make sure that you're keeping the chest out the whole time. And you're lowering yourself down to feel that stretch in the hamstrings. It's only a nice stretch. And again, pushing the hips forward. It's a lot slower movement, just to feel that stretch and push through. Okay, making sure that the chest is out the whole time. So I don't want you rounding your back and pulling through. It's about keeping that back straight and forward. So push the hips back, push the hips forward, keeping that nice straight line. So you're only moving at the hip joint. All right, so those are your other 3 exercises. Again, repeat that once more. And then we have step ups. Again, grabbing those dumbbells to make it a little bit harder. Heel on that bench. Now instead of doing the quick step ups and just only going halfway, you're going to be standing up all the way. Now I really want you to make sure you're keeping that chest is up and you feel like there's a string that's pulling you straight up. Rather than going forward and up, just go as straight up as you can, so you're really making sure you're using those glutes. So chest is up, shoulders back, driving up and down. Nice and controlled, core switched on and down through. So really switching on that glutes and the core and down. Obviously doing the other side as well. After that, doing those jump squats. So again, feet a bit wide and hip width apart. This is a bit more of a cardio one. So you're gonna sit back all the way down to a nice low squat from the bottom, jumping up, land, and back into that squat. So it's not just jump. I really want you to sit down into that squat. So you're gonna get down and then drive up, land, back down again. This is definitely gonna get the heart rate up. All right, and last but not least, I call them Jane Fondas. So you do have two different options. I'll show you the easier one first. You can have those knees bent. Okay, always keeping your elbow underneath the shoulder, pushing yourself up, so you're pushing on the top of that, or the side of the knee, bringing that knee in, kicking it out behind you. Making sure you're using your obliques here to keep you nice and straight, hips nice and straight as well. All right, and the second option, which is a bit harder, stacking those feet. Again, same position with the elbow, popping yourself up, and same thing. Now with this, with both of them, it's more about kicking out behind you. It's not kicking straight, but kicking out, okay? So this is really gonna use the side of your bum. So coming up, in and out. If you wanna make it harder, arm is up, a bit more balance. Wanna make it easier, support yourself on the mat. All right, guys, so those are your exercises. You're gonna repeat them through twice. So you have 9 different exercises. It's a tough one, all bums and all legs. Let me know how you go. Don't forget to hashtag the Focus on You challenge and tag us at Carry On Training and at A Piece of Health. All right, guys, good job, and I will speak to you soon.